It was a tense week in relations between U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, as Trump sought to restrain Israel's response to attacks and threats from Iran and Hezbollah. Trump is believed to have pressed Netanyahu during a tense phone call, which took place just hours after the U.S. president announced that he was canceling a planned strike on Iran, insisting that both countries were on the verge of agreeing to a peace deal. According to Netanyahu, Trump remains determined to pursue a diplomatic agreement with Iran. Netanyahu, however, recently told Trump that while he completely understands his desire for an agreement, he doesn't think there will be one. Even as the Israeli Prime Minister stressed, "We will not become victims of such an agreement." Netanyahu also asserted that for as long as he is the Prime Minister of Israel, Iran will not have nuclear weapons. "There is full agreement between me and President Trump on this issue. For over 30 years, I have been at the forefront of the international campaign against Iran's nuclear program. Had it not been for this campaign, Iran would long ago have had atomic bombs to destroy Israel. Iran is working to destroy the Jewish state, and I dedicate my life to preventing them from doing so. As long as I am Prime Minister of Israel, this will not happen," he said. Netanyahu also sought to allay concerns that Israel had become overly dependent on Washington in its mission to rein in Tehran. The Israeli military's chief of staff, Lieutenant General Eyal Zamir, recently told ministers that Israel was capable of acting independently against Iran if necessary. Zamir, however, also reportedly described preserving cooperation with the U.S. military as a strategic objective in itself. The developments unfolded amid reports suggesting that Netanyahu was not given advance notice before Trump called off further strikes against Iran at the 11th hour and announced the prospects for a seemingly imminent peace deal to end the months-long conflict. According to U.S. media outlet Axios, the announcement caught the Israeli Prime Minister off guard, with the U.S. President's social media post claiming that Israel supported a potential, near-finalized agreement with Iran. Netanyahu again spoke with Trump regarding what the Israeli Prime Minister's office described as an emerging memorandum of understanding with the Islamic Republic. In a statement posted on social media, Netanyahu's office said while Israel is not a party to the Memorandum of Understanding, the Prime Minister expressed appreciation for Trump's commitment that any final agreement would include the removal of enriched nuclear material, the dismantling of enrichment infrastructure, limits on missile production, and an end to Iran's support for regional proxy groups. Trump, for his part, has stressed that any future U.S.-Iran agreement would include commitments to remove Tehran's enriched nuclear material, and has welcomed measures aimed at limiting Iran's nuclear and missile programs. However, Trump's recent public comments have focused primarily on Iran's enriched uranium, and the U.S. leader has not publicly discussed ballistic missiles or Iranian proxy groups in recent weeks. Trump has also declined to provide a timeline for negotiations on a final agreement, saying that talks would first require a memorandum of understanding before moving to subsequent stages. Reports suggest that Trump's Truth Social announcement regarding an imminent agreement surprised Netanyahu while he was meeting with senior security officials to discuss Iran.